What's going on, everyone? My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music for the first time as a musician myself, and we are back. Xenoblade Chronicles. This is Cross, or X, the game with the most infuriating song titles. That's okay, because we're going to decipher these. In case you didn't know, I played all of the trilogy, all 3 games, plus their DLCs last year. Was it a whole year? I don't know, but finished them last year, and it was a good time. It was like 2 years total, actually. And I haven't played Cross, though. And this is going to be a first time where I'm going to kind of like see footage. I've seen the trailer of when the Switch remaster came out. And that was my only time like seeing the game move. This is going to be my second time. So there's possible spoilers here, but honestly, I'm not going to remember any of this. The songs we're listening to, oh god, okay. So 46-RI9, otherwise known as Sylvalum, otherwise known as White Continent, otherwise known as Shiro no Tairiku. Okay, and apparently that's a day and night of a place. And the other song is The Key We've Lost. So simple. Oh, final boss theme. Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, okay, this video's gonna be something. These are from the channels Lord Golbez and Acrylic, requested by quite a lot of people actually. Aurange, Baomren, Kyran, and Zapp. Okay, let's get into it. I'm excited. I really like Xenoblade Chronicles, obviously. Sawano is different, and I do like different. So we're going to start with what I'm guessing is just Sylvalum, and this is like a day and night video, so it's kind of like a fan-made mix. That's fine. Okay, a lot of talking. Okay, Xenoblade Chronicles Cross Sylvalum Day and Night. Spoiler warning, I think. All I know is this game is like very like futuristic and mech. That's pretty much. Oh, and there's a girl protagonist with the white hair. When was this released? 2021. Okay, so this is the original soundtrack. I didn't even bother to see that. Xenoblade Chronicles is such a fun time, man. I mean, come on. I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100%, but the Switch version, I think, updated the soundtracks too. I would have to imagine. Whoa. Talk about landscapes. Damn, are they trying to sell me on playing this game? Looks like a trailer. I know nothing of this game at all. I don't know if it's connected to the other 3. I kind of don't want to know, if I'm being honest. This is a nice video. If you want to look it up, it's Sylvalum Cinematic Fan Film from Acrylic. It sounds very night. I don't know if we're in the night theme already, but it sounds very night. Maybe now we're going into night. Whoa. Oh, now we're actually okay. Ooh. I wonder why it's called White Continent. Is it snow, bro? I have a lot of things to say about Xenoblade Chronicles Cross, just because I've experienced it the past 6 games. Don't get me wrong, I am intrigued because it's different. But there's parts of me that throws me off because it's different. It's kind of in the middle there. Sounded a little Scottish there for a second. Saw that was timed with the blast. Ooh! Oh, is there an Aurora Borealis in this game too? Is that just a thing? That's gorgeous, dude. You know, it's one of my dreams in life to actually go see that in person. Northern Lights. Although I don't know if in real life they turn pink like that. But it is one of my favorite weathers in Xenoblade. This is a cool video, dude. Not gonna lie, it's selling me on it. I can't believe we're going to the final boss after this. That wasn't planned, it's just the next one waiting in line. And now we're going back to daytime. That's cool. Damn, we did a whole cycle. Cool video. There you go. Territorial Robert. You guys see that? Filmed and edited by Territorial Robert. The brain rot goes deep, doesn't it? It's like you can never escape. God, you know what this looks like right here? Anyone who's older than the age of like 10, do you guys remember like the 2000s like Windows XP wallpapers and stuff? Winamp skins? That's what this looks like. Okay, I want to talk a little bit here because we do have a pretty big song coming up next, which I don't think they're related at all. Again, the request was this one, and then I always attach the longest waiting one after. In this case, it was the final boss. Okay, so I have played Xenoblade, Definitive Edition, Future Connected, 2, Torna, 3, Future Redeemed. And as far as I was concerned, that was the story. That was the Xenoblade Chronicles. But, you know, this one also has Chronicles in its name, but it is completely different. I don't know how different. Bear in mind, I'm not really asking, so just kind of refrain from telling me too much because I do kind of have it in the backlog. It's not yes, it's not no. It's mostly yes. Just because I want to... I like Xenoblade, you know, and I like the community and all that. But, you know, I'm just not in a hurry to play it. And it's not going to be this year or anything. But it's there. Anyways. I've seen a tiny bit of it from the trailer. It looks similar to how 1 plays, with like the palette. But beyond that, here's what I know. It's in the future. It's very different. The palette thing... and a lot of flying around and like mech stuff. Although, here's the part that I'm confused on, which again, I'm not really asking. But every other game, you're on these gigantic titans, basically, these huge things. Whereas every time I've seen footage of this one, it looks way flat. I don't know if we're on something anymore, like a living being anymore. And a lot of the places look the same. It's not really a complaint, it's just... when I think of Xenoblade, I think of every area having a very distinct style. Like Gower Plain looks so different from Satoru Marsh, looks so different from the Sword, you know? And 2, Alba Cavendish looks a lot different than anything, you know? So it's like, here, maybe it's just the footage and stuff I've seen, but a lot of it is like drenched in blue. And just looks very planetary, like a desolate planet, I guess. Which may just be the setting, so, you know, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, it's just what I've noticed. I guess it's just lacking color in a bit, but again, it could just be the places I've seen. But I'm assuming that it is somewhat still connected to the story of the trilogy. I don't know if it's like an official thing or like a tie-in. What's the word? Retcon? I don't know. I'll find out soon enough. But the music is definitely different. The whole thing is just different. And it makes me think if this game was like intended, well, just that. I wonder if it was intended, because when I finished 3, I thought to myself, I'm like, man, the more I play this game, the more I think, and I've never confirmed this, but it seems like these games were made all ahead of time, because it's all one giant story. It didn't feel to me as like, okay, this one did good, now we need more. So this one, that's where like my confusion lies on Chronicles X, is did they just keep going off of the success, or is it just kind of like another thing? Anyways, Takahashi knows what he's doing. I don't know if he's involved in this one. I would have to assume he is, but they clearly went out of their way to do something, with Sawano as the composer, which that's another thing I'm kind of confused on, is because the other games have Ace and then like little guest spots with Yasunori Matsuda, Yoko Shimomura, but I as far as I know, Cross is just him. I could be wrong about that. So I don't know. Yeah, it's just but I have noticed one thing, and that is no one. Okay, I'm exaggerating here, but I'm just speaking. I've seen a lot of like tier lists for Xenoblade, and typically I don't see anyone put Cross at the very top. They put it last or somewhere in the middle. Why do you think that is, without going into much? Maybe because it's probably the same feeling that I got when I said Xenoblade Chronicles 3's music was the weakest out of the 3. When people hear that, they're like, what? Weakest? It's like, well, you're comparing it to other Xenoblades. Xenoblade 3 is an incredible soundtrack, but it's compared to 2, which is also compared to 1. Something's got to be down at the bottom by default. So I wonder if that's just like how Cross works. Anyways, like I said, I have a lot of opinions because I put like... Actually, I have a thing right here. Do I still have the notepad? I do. Hold on. Where is it? I just clicked it, but it didn't come up. Why didn't it come up? Okay, for some reason, my... Oh, okay, jeez. I'll have to pull that up later, but I had a list of all of my stats with Xenoblade, and it tells me how many hours I put into it, the entire thing. Why isn't it coming up? What the heck? That's so weird. Yeah, now you're hearing just... Okay, well, doesn't want to work. That's cool. Great song. I like that. Violins, very calm, very cinematic. It's expected with Xenoblade Cross. This is interesting. Final boss. I don't know how much battle themes I've heard in Xenoblade Cross. I don't know, honestly. I feel like the majority of what I heard... Oh, it's right here. I'm sorry. See, little list right here. Oh my gosh. Jeez, everything's falling apart. So I've put a total of 734 hours and 48 minutes, actually more than that, into Xenoblade, my whole entire career. Actually make that around maybe like 760, because I did a little bit of Xenoblade 2 in Japanese. So yeah, about 760 hours of my life. Anyways, this is exciting. The Key We've Lost. Final boss theme from Xenoblade Cross. And it's only 3 minutes. Oh man. I'm not going to talk too much. I just want to hear this. This is the final boss. The Key We've Lost from Xenoblade Chronicles Cross. Cheers. You guys have to tell me, does this soundtrack sound like other Sylvalum works, like an anime? Or is this like a unique sound to Xenoblade Cross? Oh, it says on-screen lyrics. That must mean vocals are coming right now. It looks so gloomy in this game. Like, look at those skies. That's just how I imagine this game. It's always looking like it's raining or something. Love the energy. This gave me a very distinct feeling. Hey, it doesn't say the vocalist here. Can you guys tell me who's a credited vocalist? Locked up in a war. Oh, someone's over. I'm guessing it just loops a bunch after that? Huh. It feels like it was about to take off. Why do I feel like that song is much longer? I don't know. Or maybe it goes into something else. Wow. That gave me such a rush of feelings because it reminded me a lot of Platinum games. Specifically, kind of like, well, not Platinum, but what's his name? Is it Hideki or Hideki? The guy who created Devil May Cry. But it sounded like, you know, something very Devil May Cry, Metal Gear Rising kind of boss fight to me. Which is good, you know, that because those songs sound like they could be like, you know, hit radio songs or something. Also, I believe Sonic Frontiers has a lot of that too. You know, a lot of this vocal stuff with like very high production value. But I'm really curious because even though I've never watched anime. But I know Sawano's like unanimous, or he's tied in with it quite a bit. Maybe even movies too, I think. So that's why I'm wondering, like, is this like a sound you would come to expect from a legend like that? Or do you think this is like a unique sound that he created for this game? Also, for those that played the... I guess I'm just going to call it a remaster because I'm not entirely sure, but the Switch version, the new one that came out last year, if they remade those soundtracks, do they live up? You know, because I'll admit, I love the Definitive Edition soundtrack way more than the original Xenoblade Chronicles, like by a mile. It's not even close. But it depends on the game. It's weird how that happens. You know, Near Replicant, I like both soundtracks. Yeah, you know, so I'm just curious about that. Don't know who the vocalist is, but this game is so interesting to me because none of it makes sense. You know, think of it this way: you spend 700 hours on something, you have an idea of what that is pretty well. You know, a blade that looks really cool, great party members, great rapport, a no pawn somewhere, funny stuff, all that. And then Xenoblade Cross looks like almost the complete opposite of that. It looks, well, again, it could have all those things. But I'm just saying from looking outside, it looks very desolate, serious. It's probably not, but you know, like it just looks like an entirely different series to me. So that's why I'm kind of like standoffish on it. I don't know if I would like it or not. Which, I mean, I guess is a valid concern. I'm sure you guys all had that if you went into it. Now, my other question is, this is for the people that started with Xenoblade Chronicles X and then went into the other three. How did you feel doing that? That's just as jarring, you know? If anyone here played X first and then went to the other three, or just any of the other ones, did you like those other three? Was they worse? You know, because your bias is always going to come from what came first. You know, so that was cool. I don't know why that had such a simple song title. The other ones are all weird. Oh, you know what? I just thought of something. It could be a spoiler though. I might be setting myself up here, but I wonder if the song titles, like those ones that are just a bunch of letters and numbers, I wonder if that's like if they're code for something that you find out later. It's not really a spoiler, but Nier Automata does something similar. I'm not going to say where or when or how, but at some point you read something and it's just, you know, hieroglyphics basically, and then later on it's revealed. I wonder what that's about. Anyways, as you can see, I'm very curious about Xenoblade Chronicles X or Cross, whatever. But it just is so different to me. It's not bad. It's not good. It's just so different. I can see that being very catchy. I can, as someone who's played the games, I can see how that emotion would lead up to that kind of song. It's different. It's totally different. I'm not used to hearing vocals in the game of Xenoblade. I'm used to vocals at the end of Xenoblade. Like singing vocals, except 3. 3 has some really heart-wrenching ones. Anyways, this is really fun. It's been nice to say hi to the Xenoblade homies again. But yeah, let me know what's going on. Thank you to all the requesters. There's a bunch of you. And yeah, I'll read the comment section. Thanks to everyone you see on screen. I couldn't be here without them. Thanks for watching. My name is Jesse in the auditorium. Later.